unboxing of this lovely Blue Apron box. There's a story behind this. We were supposed to get it Wednesday before 9 p.m. I don't know if this is a part of a review or something. But I think I accidentally put the wrong address. So it didn't come on Wednesday. Ended up going to some place in Doral. And Doral is like at least 30 minutes away. So it was like, okay, no, they're gonna have to deliver it the next day. Because they already said that. But it was like, dang, what are we gonna eat tonight? Because we already made plans not to buy food. Anyhow, it got here the next morning. So as far as delivery, they are on their game. Even if you are the mistake, okay? They let you know when they're coming and they make it. So.
Ooh, what does it say?
Build a better food system, one delicious recipe at a time. Okay. Happy cooking! Alright guys, so like we said, it took us some time to open it. So let's see if the stuff is still frozen. I'm not sure, but these are the things to expect in the box. Specifically, we asked that we have no red meat. We didn't want any goat. They give you the option to have goat, red meat, beef, cow, all that stuff. We just decided to have chicken, poultry, stuff like that, and seafood.
White meat, pretty much.
White meat. So, right here, it tells us one of the recipes, which will be chicken yakinaku. That's Egyptian stuff you cannot pronounce.
Well.
Chicken yakinaku.
Well, we're gonna try that. I'm cooking that one.
Chicken yakiniku. Got it, I think. With sesame something marinated carrots and garlic rice. Guys, I am hungry and stumbling over my words. But they said the prep time is 10 minutes and it takes 20 to 30 minutes to cook, which I am hungry and I think I'm gonna end up doing this one tonight.
That's it, I'm gonna do that one.
Okay, Ricardo's gonna do it. And tell you the knickknacks, the little things that comes with it, to help with the recipe and all the ingredients that come with it. As far as my understanding, everything that we need is in the box. It even have a checklist on the back. I didn't know that. So you can know what to do. It tells you to wash your stuff, guys. Please wash and dry your fruit and vegetables, okay? Don't just go and throw in the dirty fruits and vegetables because you think you're eating healthy and you're out here eating an ant's life friends, okay? All right, and then, you know, cook the rice, marinate the carrots, and whatever else. They got a checklist for you. Oh, the next meal is going to be Tangelo Honey Glazed Salmon. We should have like a game trying to pronounce this stuff. But it looks pretty good. That's the picture. Once again, there's the knickknacks and the ingredients. And the checklist. Oh, the prep time on this one, 10 minutes and 25 to 35 minutes to cook. All serving 2 people. Is this faster? Prep time 15 minutes, so this one takes longer to prep. I thought you didn't like the falafel pitas.
Oh yeah, because there's no meat in that one.
Yeah, no meat in this one. And 20 to 30 minutes to cook. Once again, guys.
To cook no meat? What's wrong with that?
So we got the chicken recipe, the salmon recipe, and the falafel pitas.
And another thing I noticed, look at the bottom. Look at the bottom.
Oh, download the app. Oh,
yeah, but it's only iPhone, iOS. So we're gonna give it a thumbs down for that.
Yeah, that does suck.
They do not have Android. I did look it up on their website. They do not have it for Android yet. Hopefully they'll get it sooner or later.
What's this?
But we're Android in this house.
The perfect dicing cutter number. Okay. So I guess this is just helping you to understand cutting stuff better. So we're gonna put my box over here so we have more space. I'm gonna put this over there. It has this oil. I smell the vegetables already. So they all have little labels to tell you what they are. We have scallions, baby kale. Our vegetables here.
They're all
More
nice and
scallions. carrots. We got canned goods, y'all. If y'all Haitian and Jamaican and stuff, y'all mama know y'all. She not gonna want y'all to have no canned goods. So don't bring this in her house. Talking about you cooking her dinner. We got our knickknacks for the falafels. Our knickknacks for the glazed salmon. And our knickknacks for the chicken. We have here, it's called baby bok choy.
Bok choy.
Baby bok choy, yep. Hey, where would I be without you?
I watched I'll be wrong too. Uh-oh.
I was about to say hooked on fiance.
What the world?
Husband. Rosemary, y'all. We got Jesus' mom here with some roses. We have a beautiful, I believe that is a sweet potato.
Okay, that one's
we got an orange. We about to make some orange juice. Some jasmine rice. Let's talk about servants, baby.
That little thing? What else was the feed?
You and me. Let's talk about bubbles in time. Let's talk about making love. It's 5 in the morning.
Oh, we got more stuff. Is that garlic?
And I do not know how to, I've never had a real garlic before, guys. Oh, we got yogurt.
Nope, you can't eat it, baby.
Put that with some granolas.
No, you can't eat it.
And then we have some semi-pearled stuff. And an apple. I mean, if you guys just want this as grocery shopping. So these guys have been through a lot. We are pretty sure and hopeful that our food is still okay.
There's a cardboard box.
Okay, well, I smell the food. I don't know if that's good. And this is absolutely defrosted, guys. And you've seen some videos where it was frozen. Mind you, this is a day late, day and a half late for us opening it. But I'm pretty sure it's still safe. And we're going to open it, cook it within the next 2 days. So we're not going to freeze it. This is the salmon. I don't like the fact that I can smell it. So I would suggest you get the box as soon as possible.
What else is in here?
I had to wash my hands because there was a lot of liquids in there since that defrosted. It's only one piece of chicken?
I don't know. How they expect us to survive off
Let's talk about servings. There gotta be, oh, there's no more meat.
Oh yeah, because remember the third one, there was no meat.
No meat. So we have two meaty meals. And then one vegetarian meal. And that's it.
Oh, there's another ice pack under it, right?
So we had 2 ice packs.
Yeah. One was on top of the meat.
And the cardboard to separate the veggies and the meats. Alright, y'all boys, so as my husband has told me previously, they recycle this stuff. Cook, eat, recycle. Recycle our packaging with your local curbside program, or send it back to us for free and we'll recycle it for you. So we're gonna put all this stuff back in a box and probably print out the sticker or however it goes about with the sticker and send them back all this stuff. Sure, that'll probably make it cheaper. That's probably why we got a $20 off coupon. Was it 20 or 30?
I think it was, I don't know, but we paid
$10. Oh no, I accidentally cut one of the ice bags.
That's why it's dripping. Well, I think we're supposed to cut it anyways and pour it out.
Are we?
I think so.
I mean,
and that's
how would
what
they
that
be able
was.
to close it? No.
No, they don't recycle, like reuse it. They recycle the plastic, baby.
Oh. Oh yeah, this has freeze and reuse. So let's just freeze this one.
Oh, freeze. Oh. So let's freeze it.
I'm gonna rinse this one off because it got the juices from that one. This is a nice little thing. You want to go to the beach? Throw this in a cooler. Get your little chicken. You know the beach had the free grills out there for all the people who are not afraid. Say yeah.
Ooh, an empty refrigerator.
looks like potato. Alright guys, hey, how you doing? So this is me and my lovely husband, Ricardo. So yeah, it's your girl T and Ricardo. We're here really quick with the Blue Apron review. And this specific meal that we had is called the Tangelo and Honey Glazed Salmon. So we have 10 top questions that we thought really hard about to make this the best possible review. Question number 1. What's the shipping time and what's the shipping time and packaging? I think the shipping time was awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty good, pretty accurate. You can actually choose what day you want to receive it. Unfortunately, we accidentally mixed 2 addresses together. So what happened was we didn't get the package, and actually they got it to us the next day. So we had our schedule Wednesday, and they got it to us by Thursday, which is phenomenal. I think that was good. Anything you wanted to say?
No, so next is the packaging. I think the packaging was pretty good as well because like we said, we got it a day late.
Yeah.
My fault. I mixed my address currently and Ricardo's old address, and that kind of threw us off. But the packaging, even though it wasn't as frozen 100%, they have little frozen packs that come in it, which you see in the video. They're white with little blue markings on it. It wasn't completely frozen, but it still was very cold.
Still cold, yeah.
So the meat was still taken care of, and the vegetables were taken care of. I don't know how they store it the day that it didn't get to us, but I think they did pretty good with that. Okay. So question number 2. What was the quality of the ingredients?
I think the ingredients were pretty good. Everything was still in there. It didn't look like it tumbled over or anything. The meat was fresh. All the veggies was fresh. There was no like rotten or anything. They all looked good. They were actually individually.
About my vegetables.
It's actually individually packaged, which you've seen, which was kind of weird, which we didn't expect. But it was, I guess, it was a good way of. That was their business scheme, so that worked out. What do you think, dude?
I think it did work out. I think it made life easier to be able to see, especially for certain things that you, to be honest, we don't know what every vegetable. Some people don't know what every vegetable is, especially if you didn't grow up living a healthy life. You wouldn't know what this is from that, and they label everything so that you can completely know. You won't get your greens mixed up. If you have kale with one thing and spinach with another, they make sure that they label those things so that you can see clearly what it is. So that was great. I think that was great. Number 3, what was the prep and cook time? What's the prep time and cook time accurate?
The prep and cook time was not accurate. It took a little bit longer than it actually said. I think some of the prep time was like 10 minutes and like 30 minutes to cook. I mean, I think the whole thing took maybe almost an hour. Maybe because we not that good with it, or we were actually trying to kind of overcook our meat. We wanted to make sure it was good. Our meat still looked just as good as theirs in there, just more cooked. But you'll see, I put the pictures up there. I'll show you the pictures too. But yeah, definitely it did take a little bit more time, or a lot bit more time than they anticipated. Yeah,
I think another part is maybe they don't calculate the time that you have to make sure that you're reading it and keeping up with everything, because it's best that you go through and read everything first, and then you continue to reiterate, because you can end up using all of your let's say apple cider vinegar when they told you to only use 3/4 of it or 1/4 of it. So you have to make sure that you constantly read and take your time, and maybe after the first couple of meals, then the prep time might catch up.
Yeah, and maybe it's for them and experienced people because you're already there. So which actually segue us to the next question, which is were the instructions easy to follow? What do you think? Because you did most of the cooking. What do you think? Were they easy to follow?
I think so. It also came with little check boxes so that you can say, okay, I did this. I cut this in half. I put the salmon on. So it kind of helps you to keep track with stuff, and also the fact that they kind of, how can I say this? They kind of bold, like even now if I can look at it, it kind of makes certain things bold. So if you need a certain ingredient, you'll know where you would need it, if that makes sense.
Yes,
so
yeah.
it was pretty easy. So it was a checklist, a bold here, italicized there, whatever the case may be. It did its best to kind of dumb it down for you, if that makes sense.
So yeah, I think the instructions were pretty clear. The only thing that I had, I wouldn't say issues with the instructions, is like they'll tell you, hey, boil this for 30 minutes, and then if you don't continue reading the instructions, you won't know to continue. So you have to kind of read through the instructions to make sure that if it says boil this, and then the next instruction say while this is boiling, or while this is going on, or while you're doing this, you need to be doing this meanwhile. So that's probably another thing that probably added to our cook time.
You gotta make sure you read.
I'd probably read through the instructions and then do it, so you can actually know kind of what's going on, even though you don't memorize everything.
And communication is key if you're doing this with two people.
Yes.
Because he'll be on one spot, you'll be on one spot, so communicating will help the instructions to be much easier. Alright, the next question is, did all the ingredients go well together?
With the salmon, since we were talking about the salmon in this review, I think it went really well. The apple went well with the farros, and the orange went well on the salmon. So I think with this particular one, it did go well. So that's my take on it.
Yeah, and I think this meal was pretty simple. And I love vinegar. My husband don't so much. For him to be able to love the meal and not really taste the strong and bitterness of the vinegar, it really went a long way. I also think that that they make it easy for you. I've also actually been wanting to duplicate this meal. I even have some salmon in the sink now defrosting, because once you're able to start this, you want to keep it going, and that's one thing that Blue Apron do. Is kind of satisfying to know that you can do this all by yourself and in your own home. So
our next question is, how did it taste? So, do you want to go first?
It was good.
It was amazing. It was pretty good. It was really, really good. And actually surprisingly good. It was better than I thought. Didn't think that was going to be bad, but I didn't think it was going to be just as good as it was. So that's what I say. Yeah, so definitely this meal, the salmon, was definitely good.
I love the apples inside of the farro.
Yes.
They were nice.
And I don't like stuff like that. I honestly don't like stuff in my rice, or in this case farro. I wouldn't want that, but it was actually good. I actually ate it all. It was really good. Alright, so our next question is, were the serving size sufficient?
The serving size was more than sufficient for me. I was full.
Yeah, I think it was actually pretty good. Once again, that is another thing that shocked me. When you look at it, it looks pretty skimpy, like they're trying to be cheap or something.
Yeah,
but the serving size is good, and I think they purposely do that also. Of course, going back to the wasting food, which I think is one of the number one thing. They don't want to waste food, and that's why they have the program. Also, eating healthier, eating the correct portions.
Yeah, I didn't walk away feeling like too full.
Yeah.
Sometimes I cook dinner and I'm so full I just want to go to sleep, or you mad. Like you're so full you mad. You stomach hurt. You just need to sit down, unbutton your pants and breathe. Try to catch your breath like you just ran a marathon.
Oh man.
But it's the complete opposite. So it leaves you feeling light and refreshed. And it's not too heavy before dinner. It was perfect.
Okay.
No doubt about it.
So, did you learn anything from the meal?
I did. I learned like I was talking to Ricardo about, you can put fruit in, in your grains or in, because one thing that I don't like about quinoa, for example, is it tastes bland sometimes, and you don't want to put too much salt because salt is most definitely unhealthy. To think that you can put something like a fruit to make it, nice and sweet, and to actually add texture, because you are kind of like pan-seared it, so it's actually still crispy.
Yeah.
It takes it a long way. It makes you want to eat healthier. Like health tastes good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It can taste good, so that's a good thing to learn.
It can taste
good. You just gotta make sure you either have the right tools, which this is a great tool to do, and you just gotta execute. You know what I'm saying? So that was really good. Now, was it worth the purchase?
When you do the there's like a promotion. I think it was like half off or first meal free or something like that. So we got it for $30. Yes, worth it, because when it was 3 meals, we didn't get this specific meal, but we got this meal and 2 more. So when you count it on 2 people, that's $5 a plate. If you were to look at the picture that we created, how we set it up and everything, if you were to go to a restaurant, that would be at least $10, $16.
Yeah, actually probably more. We're talking about
because it's
salmon.
Seafood.
Yeah, we're talking about salmon.
Even going to the store the other day, it was $5.99 on sale for a pound of it. So the fact that they had a pound and whatever the case may be, it was worth it. It was worth the price. But when you take off the promotion and it's $60 for 3 meals
for 2 people,
it becomes pricey.
It still becomes, I think honestly, it still becomes worth it, but it's borderline, because you don't have to shop, you don't have to worry about really wasting food, you don't have to, all you have to do is come home and follow the instructions. So it's still borderline worth it, but it's a necessity.
But they asked for olive oil. We did not have olive oil. They did not give us olive oil. Olive oil is not cheap. You know what we have in our house when I was growing up? Vegetable oil. You'd be lucky if you have canola oil, okay?
Yeah.
Don't nobody got time for olive. I need to put olive oil on my curls, okay? Not in my food.
Yeah. So that was another thing. It doesn't tell you, but you do, just in case you are thinking about it. You need salt, pepper, which I'm sure you have, and it does say olive oil.
Baby, it depends. Not everybody got salt and pepper. If they don't have salt and pepper, now they're going to be offended.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Could you please say sorry?
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. Please go to the dollar store and get some salt and pepper. They have it at the dollar store. I mean, obviously they don't have salt and pepper, maybe because they can't afford it. Now they're more offended?
Maybe they can't afford it because they're trying to buy Blue Apron.
Got it.
I'm sorry, guys, for my husband's rudeness.
Thanks for defending them. All right. So the last question is, would you do it again?
If I became a stripper and I got mad money every night, most definitely.
Please excuse my wife, you guys.
Blue Apron, babe, all night. Get your white plates. We finna decorate it because we got money to throw.
You guys, please, she's, I just got her from the zoo. So I still gotta train her, But I think it is worth it. Would I do it again? Currently, probably not. It's not a necessity because my wife is an amazing woman and she cooks great.
I learned how to cook great. We had a murder mystery party once, and my chicken was so dry.
Actually,
I am so embarrassed.
But that's the past.
That's past.
That's the before marriage.
That was BM. Not Big Mama.
BM.
Before marriage.
Yeah, that was before marriage. Not now.
Now I'm the Bond.com.
Yeah, but definitely I would do it again, but I wouldn't have it as a weekly thing, because when you sign up, you actually sign up for and it comes weekly. So I wouldn't do it weekly. Spend $60 a week, although it is kind of, like I said, it's borderline worth it. If you don't have time and you don't want to have to, cook, or not cook, shop and stuff, you can have Hot Pockets or something in between the days or something, and then the other 3 days. But would I do it again? Probably. Would I do it on the consistent basis like they offer? Nah, not right now. Not until I'm too busy making so many YouTube videos for you guys that I don't have time to shop.
So I do say give it a try.
Yes, especially for $30, 100% worth it. Give it a try. It's something new to try, and
you will
and it's
always
fun.
have these
It's fun.
to keep. So if you need to do this on repeat for the rest of your life, you go to the grocery store, you get the same ingredients.
I think they're offended about that.
Let me not give Blue Apron stuff. Y'all gotta pay y'all $30. Y'all not just gonna get this recipe for the free, okay?
Yeesh.
Go and support Blue Apron. It's an amazing company. I am very happy.
And they actually also have a recycle program. They're a pretty good company. They have a lot. They have the wine stuff.
So if you guys drink wine, they compare your wine with the meal.
Yeah. And they also, I think, have desserts and stuff like that. So, yeah, I think so. All in all, was this a good experience to you?
Yes. Simon?
Says.
Simon.
Yeah.
You know Simon? You're Simon.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Paula.
Oh, I don't know Simon.
From American Idol. Oh, babe, you Haitian.
Oh,
my bad, y'all.
Oh,
my husband Haitian, y'all. So.
If it's not on Haitian Idol, I don't know. No, I'm just playing, but.
So I say yes. It was awesome.
I actually say yes. It's a really good experience.
So
it's nice. Yeah, it's nice to cook together with my wife. It was fun. So.
That's me dropping dollars. Salt big.
How about salt?
Dollar big.
Hopefully I still have my salt big video.
So we took up enough of your time. I hope you enjoyed the video and us fooling around, and that you come back and watch our next review on the next meal that we had.